she was getting 100 in the class going in, so she has 100. What is it? Business?
No.
What is it?
Career studies.
Career studies. I was close. It was an oddball. I don't know what she's doing. There's so much rumbling in there. We don't need anything. We're doing this. Look at mommy though. Look at mommy. You need to be super quiet, okay? Yes? Okay.
He's quiet.
Let's do the verse. I have loved you with an everlasting love.
I have loved you with an everlasting love.
I have drawn you with unfailing kindness.
I have drawn you with unfailing kindness.
Jeremiah 31:3.
Jeremiah 31:3.
What she was talking about. Drawn.
The Lord's thinking of you.
That night there were shepherds staying in the fields nearby, guarding their flocks of sheep. Suddenly an angel of the Lord appeared to them, and the radiance of the Lord's glory surrounded them. They were terrified, but the angel reassured them. Don't be afraid, he said. I bring you good news that will bring great joy to all people. When God wanted to get the news out about Jesus' birth, he used angels to send a press release to a select group of people. By today's rules, those people should have been influential, popular, and well respected so that when they started talking about this new baby, people would listen. Instead, God leaked the news to shepherds, people on one of the lowest rungs of the social ladder. Uneducated, unskilled, and usually unwashed, shepherds weren't even allowed to testify in court because their word wasn't considered trustworthy. After their experience, they told anyone who would listen about what they had seen and heard. Once we've experienced firsthand the reality of God made flesh, once we've seen the baby for who he is, we, like the shepherds, can't stay silent. This is called There Was an Old Lady Whose Folly. There was an old lady whose folly induced her to sit in a holly, whereupon by a thorn, her dress being torn, she quickly became melancholy.
What?
She's always sitting on bushes.
Always?
Sitting on
Couldn't have
bushes?
just been this one isolated
It can't
situation.
be your fault if you've never done it before. It's a fault of hers. Yeah.
It's her folly.
Yeah.
What is the difference about the fur of a Rex rat?
Rex rat. It doesn't have fur.
No.
It's called
I don't know what that is. It's a kind of rat.
It is
It's not. It
different
doesn't show.
colors.
But it's different than what you see here.
It's very curly.
Yeah. Abby, you gotta look at the picture. It's a potbelly pig.
This is a pot-bellied pig.
What's on the picture?
Pot-bellied
Why
pig.
do potbelly pigs like to wallow in the mud?
They're like normal pigs.
Because what?
They're like normal pigs.
Because they're like normal.
a good way to.
But why?
Oh, I know.
Because they want to be just like all the other pigs.
They tend
Why?
to fit in.
Well, hold on, it's her turn. Why do you think they do that though? Why do they roll around in the mud? There's a reason.
Because they want
Why? It keeps them.
warm.
No.
Keeps them safe.
No.
Keeps them cold.
Yes, good job.
I thought you should get it
Go,
after
Sha-
the guy.
It's like a code of protection.
Some parakeets can be trained to speak. Are males or females better talkers?
Males?
Correct. You would think it was the females though. Mostly orange, and what other color?
White.
Correct.
I've seen them in Finding Dory.
Yes.
And Finding Nemo.
And finding what? It's easy to forget that many living things are too small for us to see. Some simple life forms are so tiny that they have just one cell. Cells are the building blocks for our bodies. An adult human has around, do you know? How many cells?
A trillion.
Huh?
A trillion.
No.
2 trillion.
300 trillion.
No.
300.
Somewhere in between what you said and what she
200 trillion.
said. 60.
Oh.
60 trillion cells.
60.
Chalk is made from the fossilized remains of coccolithophores.
Really?
It may be smaller than a grain of salt, but this shell is one of the most beautiful in nature. It's a sphere made from many plates called coccoliths. Living inside is the organism that built it, a coccolithophore. Quite a mouthful to say. Coccolithophores are miniature life forms that live in the sea. If conditions are right, they can increase rapidly. They can fit a whole lifetime into one day, so they multiply very quickly. Wow, look at that.
I don't want to go to
That's
the
what it
beach
would look
again.
like up close. You don't want to what?
Go to the beach again.
Yeah, why do you have to learn about it?
You don't want to go to the beach.
I was trying before I knew
because
it.
of that.
Google isn't for.
I mean,
For you?
It's a
there's
pretty
lots of things in
show.
the water.
It's
You've
a
seen
pretty
dead fish
show.
floating around in the water.
Yeah, Mom.
I've seen lionfish and
Well,
I've
there's
seen
also
a dead
dead
fish.
fish.
But I'm saying you can see that.
And
You
we
can't
go to
see
the
that.
bathroom, but it, you know.
A rink, said Sierra to her father. A rink on the river would be nice. I would not have to go all the way across town to play hockey. The ice on the river is a mess, said her father. It's froze all jagged and bumpy. We can't make a rink. A rink, said Sierra to her mother. A rink on the river would be nice. I would not have to go all the way across town to play hockey. Too bumpy, said her mother. The river ice is too bumpy to make into a rink. All right, so we're done morning time, and now the kids are off on their break, having a snack and having their mid-morning break. I'm still drinking my coffee. I made a big old coffee today, and I haven't had breakfast yet. Usually when I first come down, I'm not hungry right at the very start, so I usually make my breakfast during break time. It's like 10:30. I'm gonna put all this stuff away. We are gonna have a break and then we'll come back afterwards and finish off our last stuff. Yeah, so that was just a little glimpse into what we were doing for morning time. A few more things, like usually we're reading like a chapter book, a fiction chapter book, and then also I usually have like a biography or something like that that we're going through. But we finished all of that a couple weeks ago. Yeah, a couple weeks ago now. And I didn't want to start one right before the holidays. I knew we weren't going to be able to finish in time. So I've just been, we have a lot of like Christmassy or like slash wintry books. And these are just for fun, obviously. They're kind of little kid books, but it's like all, it's no different. To me, it's no different than watching like Rudolph or Frosty on TV. It's just fun and it's part of the holiday season. I've been reading one of these every day. These are the little quiz things that we do. It's the Professor Noggin. There's a ton of these on, well, I get mine on Amazon. I have like 10 or so of these, and there's all different like subjects. This one was pets, but we have Canadian geography, we have mammals, we have space, we have the human body, and it's just a fun way because the kids roll the dice and have to answer a question on a card. So did that, and then this is what we do for our poetry. It's a nature poem for every day of the year. So we do that. Hello, little woman. How are you? Do you have your snack? Where'd you put your snack?
It's on school.
Okay.
Use some paper.
Yeah, how'd you get pencil on your cheek?
Uh-uh.
I put some of the stuff already away. Then we did I actually mentioned it on my Instagram, the DK nature books. They're all stacked over there. We have 3 of them. I think there's a dinosaur one. Actually, that might be the only other one we don't have. I'm not sure. But the one we were doing today was just called Wonders of the World or Wonders of the Earth or something like that. So we did that. And then of course we did our devotional, it's just my Bible, our Advent devotional. Is that it? Oh, and then our memory verse, which we work on a memory verse every week, and then we recite it at the end of the week. And I think that was it. That's pretty much our morning. And we have a little bit of a lighter week this week. Anyway, I've pared down some of our work, things that we do like spelling. Kids, like, they have spelling with Wordly Wise. There's a few history, certain things where like there's usually a quiz or a test at the end of the week or at the start of the next week. I've taken those off the schedule because we are taking Friday off, and then obviously we're not back next week. We're not doing those things leading up to our Christmas break, so that frees up our day a little bit and kind of makes it go a little bit faster. That is what's going on. I think today, I don't want to say for sure because it kind of depends on like what time Mike gets back. I think today we're gonna go take Shiloh to go get her ears pierced. She knows, but she doesn't know yet. Like, she knows because she's been wanting it for a while, and then like everything that happened the last 2 years, literally, like, you know, the insanity. Her birthday's next week. It's not for that, but we told her like, okay, things are officially open again. We checked to see that they were doing that. They are. So we told her we would try to get it in before her birthday. So we haven't told her for sure what day. I'm gonna check with him in a little bit and see what he thinks. how his day is looking. Okay, I'm gonna go make my breakfast. I don't wanna like use up all my break. I'm gonna go make my breakfast and then I will check in a little bit. Okay, let's do your math one first.
No,
Is this the right page we're on?
yeah, I don't really want to do this one. I want to do it last because I really like doing it. And
Okay.
there's only a couple.
Why do you have a hood on?
Because I'm cold.
Okay, which one do you want to do first? Tell me then. Okay, so let's move this one out of the way. But this, do you have your pencil? Do you have your pencil?
Oh, I forgot it.
Oh, we didn't do this one. Get yourself, oh here, I can sharpen that one. It needs to be sharpened. Can you tell me the names of the pictures that start with M?
Wait,
Can you?
it can finally work now?
Yeah, what's that? What's that a picture of that starts with M?
No,
Mm-hmm. And what about this? Down here?
moose.
Mm-hmm. That's moose, yeah. What's this one?
Plant. Country.
Map. Yes, it's a map, but it has all the countries, you're right. And what's this down here?
Monkey.
Right, so what sound does M make?
Ma.
Mm-hmm.
Monkey.
Okay, so fill in your M's for your words.
And then can I put a little more shading with them?
You want to shade? Yes, you can do shading, sure. What do you have left to do? Is this your handwriting? Was this today's? Okay. Do you have a sticky for here? Oh, okay, you already moved it. Okay, so what, you've done this, you've done your devotional? And you've done your exploded code? Oh, okay. Okay, so what do you have left? Just your morning bite? It's lunchtime. Shiloh made lunch. Thank you, Shiloh. You want to move that thing out? Does somebody want to move the centerpiece thing out? Subs, I guess. I don't know.
Sandwich subs.
Like,
Oh.
what? Why can't I think of the? What are these called? Not buns. What are they? Why can't I think of what it's called? Like a Kaiser bun, I guess, with meat and cheese and yogurt and popcorn and apples. What?
And mostly just this big bread. Like,
So it's a big bread, mostly big bread. So look at, every time I'm checking, do I have, okay, I think I'm good. Whenever I have my, that breakfast that I showed you guys, it's like rice cakes and then I put peanut, it might be weird, I love it, peanut butter. And then I use some of the everything but the bagel seasoning and like the egg. Everything but the bagel seasoning is like my favorite. Like I'd put it on everything if I could, but there's always little bits. They tend to get stuck in your teeth. So the kids are finishing up lunch. They are watching a Weird But True, because most of the time we like to watch something during lunch. So it's usually a Weird But True or some sort of like an animal documentary or something like that. Usually I use this time if I'm doing laundry or something like that. I'll switch laundry out because today is actually Shiloh's turn to do her laundry. So she's got laundry in. Everybody's assigned a lunch day, so that's why she made lunch today. And everybody's assigned a laundry day. If I'm not eating lunch at the same time as the kids, then I'm usually in the schoolroom, or if I'm not doing a chore, I'm usually in the schoolroom either like printing out sheets for like worksheets for something, or if there's like a test that I need to administer, kind of getting ready for whatever is in the afternoon, slash I've been using this time also if I don't get time in the morning to go through my Advent devotional. This is the one, I think I already showed it, but this is the one I'm doing. It's the Dawn of Redeeming Grace Daily Devotionals for Advent by Sinclair Ferguson. It's really, really good. So I do this. Today, I'm going to do my devotional, and then I'm actually gonna wait until she pulls out her laundry, which will be when she's done lunch. She's probably gonna get her laundry out of the dryer, and then I am gonna actually put in a load of my and Mike and I's laundry. That's pretty much it. And then we just have it like the little kids have math to finish. I have to give a Wordly Wise test, and that's pretty much it. I don't know if someone might have reading to do. Sometimes somebody has like a read aloud thing to do with me. But that's pretty much it. And then at around 3 o'clock, the big kids will be leaving they have music lessons. Eli and Finn will be leaving here shortly to go to their music lessons. I talked about it in the Q&A. Eli takes guitar and Finley does piano. And that'll pretty much be our day in terms of like school and stuff like that. I did talk to Mike. I think we are going to be heading out later. I just told Shiloh, so she's very excited. Like I said, she knew it was coming, but we didn't know exactly what day. Very exciting. I'm excited for her, so that should be fun. Okay. Are you comfortable in that tunic?
4 minus 2 equals.
Not so loud. Are you comfortable in that tunic?
Or are you calm or able in that?
3 minus 1 equals.
Are you crossing them out?
Yeah.
No, wait, what's the first answer? Did you write the first answer?
Of course.
Oh, you did? Okay. All right, good job. Yep, write those in. It's not your left and your right. It's right, like writing. My relative can speak and write in Spanish. Did you finish your subtraction?
I forgot it.
What's in there? Oh,
For my eraser.
okay. Why don't we do the next one? 4 minus 1. What are you erasing? Oh, the 2? Okay. The doctor's patients are becoming impatient. You can do 14. Go ahead.
3, 2, 1. No, Edith.
What is it?
You know when you
I don't know what that is.
What is this?
Don't bite it, because it might be super hard.
I can go crack it.
Let me see. Can I look? What does it taste like? Like what kind of a
I
thing?
got another shepherd.
You don't know? Okay. Figured out it's gum.
It looks so
Oh, you're like, what is that? That's the kids' advent calendars that they got from the church. And there's always like a little treat inside, but it's usually like some sort of a chocolate or something like that. So everybody's like, what was that? It's gum. Okay, so the big kids left for their lesson. They're gone, doing that. And we're pretty much done here. Charlotte was just finishing up a couple of math questions, but we're pretty much done school. It is currently just after 3 o'clock. I think for dinner today we're just gonna do what's the thing I'm thinking of? Okay, Christina, calm yourself down here for a minute. Quesadillas. I think we're gonna have cheese quesadillas today for dinner, so that'll be super simple and easy. Oh, I wanted to tell you guys, so we order like HelloFresh like once every 2 weeks about is when we get it. And so our order came last week, and then we got like 1 box on the one day, and then was it the same day? No, yeah, it was the same day. We got 1 box earlier in the day, and then in the evening, we got a 2nd box. And like, I got a hold of customer service, and I was like, I don't know what's going on. They're both addressed to me. We only ordered 1 box. What do you want us to do? And they were like, well, it was just an error on our part. Like, feel free to just keep the box. Okay. So they definitely have very good customer service. But, so we ended up getting 2 boxes of the same, like of what I had ordered. So we got a whole bunch of extra meals. So we have been working through a whole lot of HelloFresh meals, which we actually have been loving. I mean, obviously we love it because we order it, but you know what I'm saying, like having them that much more. I think we still have like 3 more meals left to have. We'll probably have that, I think, when we get back. I wanted to give you guys a quick update on the bathroom because it is fantastical. It's not done yet, but this is like the closest it's been done, I think, since the last time I filmed. Mike was in the process of putting up the shiplap. At this point, he has to just he still has to touch up the paint, so the paint is not touched up yet. Then he also has to kind of like do the finishing edge around the shiplap and put in the floor trim. Aside from that, though, it's pretty much done and it's looking fantastic. Here's what we're working with. This is what we've got so far. I love it. I absolutely loved it. We changed out this floor bed. It used to be just like a white one. We put in the black. I thought that looked good and kind of like brought the black out of the tile. Everything is moved back in. there's the shiplap, and then this is the light we went with, which I love. So we don't have the mirror back in yet, like I said, because he wants to kind of like fix up around the edges here, and then, you know, touch up the paint, put the trim in, so like all that stuff, and then, you know, do all the last little, you know, the little detail-y things. I had some pictures back here. I'm not certain if I'm going to hang them back up. I'm actually wondering if maybe I'll put them on that wall instead, or I don't know. But anyway, so there's the cabinet that we went. It's like a really light gray color. I love that it has, well, before we only had a pedestal sink, so there was like no storage at all. But now we have like this drawer. I'm gonna put some like hair stuff in here. Might even put in some toothbrushes, I'm not sure. But we have that now, and then we also have the cabinets down here. Mike has that bowl down there because he was testing the pipes to make sure nothing was leaking. So this is why this is like this, because he was just doing that. So as of now, we're not like using the sink. I love it. I love it. I love it. It looks so good. And it's just going to be so much more functional too, like having the extra storage down here. Just, I think he did a fantastic job. I'm really happy with it. Probably gonna make myself a tea. I'm waiting on some packages to come in, a couple of Amazon packages. I have a couple of things coming in from Amazon. Well, actually a couple of books for myself. I'm currently reading, where did I put it? About a week ago, I finished reading Anne of Green Gables, which I absolutely loved. Just absolutely loved. I'm gonna probably say, I'm gonna say ahead of time, it's probably gonna be my favorite book of all time. I'm just gonna call it right now. But now I am reading, I'm going through like my holiday books. So I'm reading this one, In a Holidays by Christina Lauren. It's really good. I didn't know a lot, like a lot of people talk about this book, but I didn't really know, aside from the fact that it was Christmassy, I didn't really know what it was about, and I didn't really want to. I just kind of went into it reading it. I'm about almost halfway. It's a really quick read, so I was kind of like, that's what I wanted. It was not what I thought, but it's really fun. So I'm gonna read that. I have another one, the Christmas Switch, the Christmas Swap, something like that. And I have another one coming in called Window Shopping by Tessa Bailey. So those are kind of like the holiday reads I'm hoping to get through. I'm waiting on some books. I'm waiting on a couple of things for Mike that I ordered for Christmas, and also a couple of like extra things for the kids for gifts, just to kind of round off everything that I'm like pretty much done. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna make myself a tea, and I'll probably be seeing you next when we head out to the mall.
Bye, 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 bye.
Don't make your toe-toes cold. Okay, come on in. You'll see her when she's back, okay? You would want? Sorry?
The square? Yeah.
You like the squarish one?
Yeah.
Okay. Just waiting to get the ears marked up. We already picked the earrings. And ready to go.
Pinched for like, and then like pinched, and then it stung for like a really long second, and now I just can't feel.
But what do you think about how it looks? Do you love it?
Oh my ear.
I know. I think you look so nice. I think you picked nice ones too. Look how sparkly they are. Beautiful. You look great. We came to get Starbucks. We got some. What? Just taking my cookies away.
No.
Oh, I didn't get one.
Waiting on some drinks, some festive drinks. Just admiring Shiloh. And her stylish outfit too. She's very stylish. Very stylish.
Yeah. Shall we? Huh? Hey, how'd it feel? I didn't go, hey, it's the night. Did it hurt? Yeah. Thanks.
What do you think? Everly, come see. Doesn't it look nice?
We got earrings? Yeah.
I got earrings.
Okay, everybody, let's go. We'll get yours done next.
Nice.
Did it hurt? What happened?
It,
I took inside here.
but now it feels okay.
Dad was there for support and she held his hand.
Were you scared?
I know. I was
Did you
nervous.
scream?
Surely goodness, surely mercy, right beside me, all my days. I gotta play, and I will dwell in your house forever and bless your holy name. And even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, you are on my side. And bless your holy name. Very nice. Good playing.
Good night.
Alright guys, I'm gonna say goodnight. I'm waiting for Jake outside again, always at the end of the night, waiting for Jake to use the bathroom. And that's it. We're gonna call it a night and go to bed. And Everly was squealing because she asked me when Christmas break was, and I told her 2 days, and she's been asking for weeks. So the fact that I said it was 2 days away, she freaked out. So very exciting. But anyway, that's it for today, and see you next time. Bye.